Welcome back to my YouTube channel, you guys. It's Tatiana Lachey, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Listen, if you're new, sis, I'm gonna need you to stop what you're doing and subscribe. And if you are like already been here, welcome back. You're my girl, you're my fam. What's up, sis? Listen, we're back with another video, and this video is going to take y'all attention, so let's get into it. All right, you guys, so this video is my top ways on being a good girlfriend. I have a little more, but these are the ones that take my attention more. Okay, my little sister is over here in the room, so if she want to say I object to anything, or if she have any little questions, as like for y'all to be your audience to help y'all out, since nobody's here with me physically, she's here. And just to give you guys like a background check on me, because you know people like to get information from people that they feel secure with. Like I tell my little sister all the time, like, do not get advice from somebody that isn't doing good in relationships themselves. So if you're in a relationship and you've been with that person for like a year, you're not going to want to go get advice from somebody that hasn't been in a relationship for no longer than 2 years. Because if they can't stay in a relationship, why would you want to ask somebody else? Like, you cannot give me what is supposed to be given. So why am I asking you the right, like, for information if you can't even do it yourself? So a little background on me, okay? I'm 23. My boyfriend's 22. We've been together for 8 years, and we only broke up once. That's my baby. We've been together for the longest, yes, since the kids, elementary, like middle school, elementary, whatever. We've been together for a really long time, and we've been sticking strong for a while. And I feel like, you know, this is a topic that a lot of females, young or older, will want like information on. So like, sis, I'm here to supply the information for you. This is not saying that you're not doing what you're supposed to or anything, you know. Listen, you came here for a reason, so listen, let's just get into it, okay? Okay, and before like getting into like, you know, yes, this is the only boyfriend I claim because this is the only guy that met the family. This is the guy I lost my virginity to, first kiss, I believe. The whole nine. Do I want to say first kiss? Maybe it could have been first kiss. I don't know. But, you know, I feel like everybody had their first kiss at different ages. But yes, I lost my virginity to him. He's the only person I brought to my family. So yeah, secure. I just want y'all to get a little taste of what's going on over here before y'all start listening to me and y'all be like, who does she think she is? Well, listen, I've been with this guy for 8 years, so I feel like I know a little bit. We've been through a lot of stuff. And when I say we've been through a lot of stuff, I'm not talking about cheating. I want you ladies to understand that cheating does not come with up and downs. That is not part of up and downs. You guys have up and downs through other stuff. You guys can have up and downs through communication. Cheating does not involve up and down. So we're going to kick that out the door right now. You feel me? So let's get into number one. Okay, so number one is trust. You have to have trust, okay? If you do not trust him, you cannot be with him. Trust is one of the main things that you have to have in a relationship. If you cannot trust him to be with his friends, if you cannot trust him to be with his cousins, if you cannot trust him to be with his roommates, if you cannot trust him out, don't trust his phone, can't trust him on the gram, you cannot be with somebody you cannot trust, because it's not going to help you mentally. Like me, I completely trust my boyfriend all the way around, because when you have complete trust with him, it helps you on a whole different level. So one is trust. Number two is space. You have to give them space. You have, like, even though we do not want to give them space, because what is space? But you want to give your boyfriend space so he can miss you. Because once he miss you, then he wants to be around you. Like, you have to give them space to make them miss you so they can want to be around you. And every time that you're around them, you want every moment to be the best, because that's the time that you guys have. And every time that he goes out, and let's say if he is with his friends, or if he is with his family, or he is at home bored or something like that, and he's not having fun at the moment, or he's not enjoying himself, or you come up, he's gonna be like, damn, I miss her. Because every time that you're with him, he has a good time, and that brings him back to you. So you have to give him space to make him come to you. Because, you know, once you come, he comes, and then, you know, open arms, hello, you feel me? You have to give him space to miss you. I like to be missed. I'm a female that likes to be missed, because when they miss you, it's a whole different type of like ball game. Okay, like my boyfriend, he will call me, I could show you. Okay, he will be like, you have to give them space to miss you, so they will want to be around you. Like, they choose to be around you, and not being like feeling like they're being forced, if that makes sense. So space, you have to have space. Okay, so number 3. So number 3 is communication. I had a quick check. Y'all peep that? I had a quick check. So number 3 is communication. You guys have to communicate. And I see a lot of people in relationships, they always say like communication. And communication really, like, that's something they wish they would have worked on. And communication is a really big thing, because if you just sit there and say like what's on your mind right away, or what you're upset about right then and there, y'all can get the situation literally fixed right then and there, so y'all can go about your day. Because it can be something so small, an argument so small, or a conversation so small, that could be had right then and there, within those 3 minutes, whatever the situation is, can be handled right then and there, instead of being pushed on to the whole day. Because me personally, if I don't say what I like, how I'm feeling right then and there, it's going to drive me crazy for the rest of the day, until I get off my chest. So I had to get myself like in a routine of actually like saying, as soon as something's bothering me, you know, say something. Like, if my boyfriend, if I'm like with him and a phone go off, and I just get that feeling, like sometimes females just do, and I just get that feeling, I will straight off the bat, who's that, what's that, right there, and he'll tell me, or he'll show me, then that's it, and it's handled. We'll switch it, like, it's done for the day. That situation is done for the day. I'm feeling better. He don't care. It is what it is. Rather than me seeing a text message and not saying nothing down in my head for the rest of the day. I'm like, who is that text message from? Who is that? Why couldn't I see? You know what I'm saying? So communicate and express yourself, because nobody can understand how you're feeling or what's in your head. We can't, none of us, female or male, none of us can read each other's minds. So just express how you're feeling at the moment. Don't hold it in. Do not waste no time. And also, when you're expressing yourself, do not forget to listen. Even when you guys are just communicating, period, if it's something emotionally happening in their life or anything like that, listen, communicate. Be their person. Let them express yourself. Also express yourself. Communicate. That's what it is. Number 4. I am saying, ladies, for number 4, this is what I need. I need you to support your man, inspire him to be a better him. I'm saying, like, if he's in school, if he's working, whatever he's doing in his life, support him. If he wants to be a rapper, if he wants to be a singer, because you know that's what's hot right now. If he wants to be in a clothing line, if he wants to be a Spider-Man, no, we don't even do the what?
No, I'm saying, like, if he can't rap, you need to tell him.
Oh, you drawn. No, but you gotta support him.
But like, you can't do that if he is not going anywhere, and you know you can. That's kind of like fake love. Because if you okay, listen, he like, okay, post this on your story and be like, yeah, spread the word. But you know it's not hot. You know it's not hot. You need to tell him Because you know that it's this, we ain't going nowhere with this. You had to be real.
No, I'm saying you can be real with him, but you still have to support him, because you can completely tell him, like, babe, you know, I don't think this is working out, but if this is what you want to do, I'm supporting you regardless. You have to support them regardless. If that's their dream, you have to support them regardless, because that's what they need, your support. They need your support. You're not supposed to bash them on something that they have a dream for. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not saying bash them, but I'm saying, like, listen to it and be like, okay, cool. But if you know that, like, it's just like, no, this ain't it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and just be like, you know, this is terrible. You should stop doing it. I'm going to let you know. But I'm going to still continue to support you. This is still,
I feel like, yeah, if you saying it that way, you could just be like, yeah, I feel like you could have did better. This wrong, all right, but you could have did better. But that still goes back to pushing him and motivating him to do better. If this is something that he wants to do, then again, that goes back to you pushing him and motivating him to work harder. If you want to be a rapper, and if you want to be like the big guys, you got to step like the big guys. It's just that simple. That just goes back to motivation, inspiring, pushing them to be the better than them, because you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody and you're not pushing them to be better and they feel like they're staying behind and they're not moving forward. You get what I'm saying? And they might feel as though you're holding them back. You get what I'm saying? So always push them to move forward and to become better to them regardless of the situation. Okay, if your nigga want to be Spider-Man, let your nigga be Spider-Man. You feel me? If he, whatever his, just be there for him regardless of, even of the situation. You get what I'm saying? No matter what the situation is, motivate, inspire, and be supportive. All right, ladies, number five falls under being independent. Because this is why I say I've been with my boyfriend for 8 years, and I have yet to ever slip and ask my man for anything. Why would I depend on him? Not saying that at some point when we get married and stuff like that, when we have a house, that's a whole different thing. But all right, so no bashing city girls. I'm not a city girl. I fuck with their music, but you know how they be like, I don't know, it drives me crazy when I see females saying, like, if my nigga can't do this, if he don't do this, if he don't pay my bills, why do y'all depend on them so much? You are a queen. You should be able to run your own castle without a king, period. If he wants to spend, like my boyfriend right now, there's guys that like to have females, that depend on them. But just depend on them to a certain extent, because my boyfriend, again, I never slipped and asked him for no money. And when guys see that you don't want anything from them but their attention and you do everything for them, that makes them want to do stuff for you. Let them have the choice and give them a reason to want to spoil you, not make them feel as though they have to, because they don't have to. Like me, it's hard for me to sit there and ask my boyfriend for money, because that's the money he worked for. You get your bread, you spend the bread how you want. Now, if you want to give me $200, then that's your choice. But I'm not going to slip my mouth asking it, because I can get it my own. You feel me? I'm not about to sit here and depend on nobody. Do not depend on depend on these guys out here. Do not depend on them. Get it yourself so you can get it done if you need to get done. Forget if he can't get it, another guy will. I will get it, and then I will drop you. Like, I'm not about to depend. Like, what is going on? Everybody depending on? Be independent. We don't need them. Who? Like, even if I'm married, I still want to have my own. Be a boss. Be a boss. That's not boss material. That's not, no. I can do it. If he does it himself, cool. If he chooses to do it himself, cool. But I got me regardless. Nobody gonna have you like the way you have you. So stop depending on these. Like, come on. I ain't even got no music on. All right, so listen. The next thing is be a friend. Let me say it again for y'all, because I don't think y'all heard me in the back. Did y'all hear me in the back?
Yeah, we heard you.
Oh, okay, because I ain't hear you. Listen, be his friend. Be his friend. Do not forget girlfriend. You have that title. Friend is in there. Do not forget to be his friend. Be his homie. Be his mans. Be his bro. Be his, because the thing is that falls under space, because every time you with him, you have to have a good time. Be his friend. Do not forget that's part of the title. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Be silly. Have fun. Be a friend. Let him be able to run to you about everything. When he's comfortable with you and he feel like you had, once you his friend, that's a whole different ball game. I knew I got the title when he called me his bro. He probably saw that as a negative, but like now I see myself as one of the bros. Not in a bad way, because when he's that comfortable with you, he will literally tell you everything. And that goes back to trust. And it goes back to space. And once you guys hit it, I'm trying to tell y'all, listen to me. Okay? I've been together. I've been with this man for 8 years. And I'm trying to tell y'all, because once you become his friend, it's a whole different thing. That's when he wants to, and you, then it's the, I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, because once you become his friend, he's going to want to be around you all the time, because he has a good time when he's with you. That goes back to me saying, when y'all together, have a great time. Do not bring no negative, no BS, no nothing. Because even if y'all together and you feel some type of way, and that goes back to communication, and you tell him like, I don't like this, that, and the third, and he fix it and situate it, then y'all can go about y'all day. Have a good time. Be his friend. I'm trying to tell you, sometimes you do have to be a friend more than a girlfriend. Because the thing is, when you're more of a friend than a girlfriend, there's no space for female friends, because you're in both spots. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, be his friend. Be the friend. Trust me, I got y'all. Listen. Take notes. This is the one. Y'all not gonna want to hear this. Y'all not gonna want to hear this. Y'all not gonna want to hear this. I want y'all to sit down, sit back, relax. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all not gonna like. None of us like, but y'all wanna listen. The PlayStation is not going nowhere. The games is never going nowhere. They're not. Like, what is we talking about right now? They're not going to go nowhere. They're never going to go nowhere. What's going to happen, they're going to continue to get better in their electronics, and it's going to get even worse. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, for the games, the Xbox One, the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, whatever they have is not going to go nowhere. So ladies, let me tell you something. Listen. Let him play it. Let him play the game. Let him play the game. He's going to play the game regardless. So if you tell him to get on the game, I'm trying to get y'all a scoop. If you tell him to get on the game, when you start pushing him to get on the if you start pushing him to get on there, it's a whole different type drawing. The game is not going to go nowhere, no matter how many times y'all throw it out. No matter how many times y'all throw it off a balcony. No matter like how many times y'all, I'm over here stuttering. Y'all put it in the tub. I seen all different types of stuff. The game is not going to go nowhere. So push him to play the game, because they're not going to be in the game all day. It is impossible. And that goes back to giving him his space. When he's on that game, at some point he's going to get off. And if you're not annoying him and you're not paying that man no mind, he's going to want to come to get baby, to get affection, to have that love. Because that goes back to him having his space.
That is true. That is so true.
That goes back to him having his space. Because he has to have that space with his friends. He has to have that bond with his friends. So let him have it. So once he have it, he comes back to you with that attention. You can't do nothing about the game. The game is going to always be there. So accept it. If you're on FaceTime, like my boyfriend, if we're on FaceTime and he's playing that game, I'm on the computer doing something else. I'm watching a TV series. Because his time is his time, my time is my time, and we can use it at the same time. And you know what I'm saying? You have to figure it out. Because I just gave y'all some examples. While he's playing his game, do something that's going to distract you enough so when he's done off that joint, your attention is focused over here. Over here. Ladies, I'm trying to tell you, the game's not going nowhere. Leave the game alone. Let them have their game. That's their time. So, this is all I have for y'all. 7. If you want more, come in my DM, sis. Listen, this is a topic that I like to talk about. I can go, like, I help so many of my friends' relationships. If y'all want to send me DMs, conversations, whatever, listen, your girl's here, okay? These are my 7 tips on how to be a good, perfect, my tips to get up there to have a good, stable relationship. If you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Do not forget to add me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Everything is going to be down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I am out. Thank you.